All right, we are officially live here. Coming from Rosemary's little slice of heaven. We're in her room. She is doing well. Hopefully, I'll have some people pop in here in a few moments, but Rosemary is doing better, it seems like. And hopefully, she's on the right track. She is definitely eating more, drinking more, um, being her more vocal self. So she is doing well. Hello, 351 Cleveland. Hope you're doing well. Just let me know if you can hear me. Um, I always like to do a little check just to make sure that that I'm being heard, because I never know. Always got to fiddle with these uh, system stuff. So I hope you're doing well today, and hopefully you can hear me. Also, just like I said, just give me a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me. Perfect. Hello, NPP. How you doing? How's the weather where you guys are at? Out here in NC, we are cloudy. We had some rain earlier, but it's not too bad. Like I was saying a little bit ago, Rosemary seems like she keeps on improving. She's been eating a little bit more. Uh, Pretty much ate her whole plate the last couple of days, last couple of feedings, I mean. And right now I'm just kind of hanging with her in her room, and she's just kind of snug, sleeping peacefully and soundfully. Oh, cold, 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 cold. Snow. Yeah, we get snow on occasion, not too much. Yeah, 351. You might have had the same kind of rain that we had. We had rain, really good rain, a couple hours ago. So maybe it was kind of coming down from NC to South Carolina. But beyond that, has it been a lot of snow, NPP, out there in California, or just a little bit? Oh, okay. Well, NPP, I'm glad that you can make it. I think you haven't seen this before. I don't think, but I'm not sure. Oh, maybe it's the opposite than 351. Okay, so we already had a lot of rain anyway, so I guess the rain will continue. Um, it's a very soggy day. The way our house is, we have basically the way they created it, so they don't have water that gets like too close to the like foundation or the crawl space. They have like basically a moat around our house. When we have enough rain, we just have a little moat. Hello, Angela. I appreciate you popping in here. Hope you're doing well, Angela, today. Congratulations again, Angela, on passing that 5K mark as far as subscribers go. And Angela, I'm not sure if you've seen this either. I can't remember who was here last week and who wasn't. But if you haven't seen this, hopefully you like this game. I'm kind of testing it out here, so I don't know if I'm going to continue with this or maybe just put up cat pictures and we can just chat. But I like this. It's a little bit more interactive to me, at least. Angela, we might be getting some of that rain too. Yeah, NPP, I think you might like this. Basically, what it is, you're through the use of Google Maps, you'll get like a shot and you can move around. And what you need to do based off of what you see, you need to figure out where in the world this is at. It'll make a little bit more sense once we actually get into the game. But I'm going to give just like a few more minutes to have some, hopefully, some more people pop on in. But that is the plan. This will be about 2 hours or so. That's I don't like to go more than 2 hours. And obviously, feel free to come and go as you please. No worries, NPP. You have a premiere in about an hour? Yeah, no worries on that. MPP, obviously, I won't be catching your premiere live, but I will check it though when I'm done with this. I will rewatch and give a comment and give a full watch for you. Hello, Betty. I hope you're doing well. Said I'm not sure if I'm going to continue with this game stuff. It really depends on how many people show up. If it's not really drawing much of a crowd, I might just exit out and go back to my cat stuff. But I do appreciate everybody being here. I know time is valuable and there's a lot of options right now. I think there's a lot of lives going on also today. So it's getting crowded with the community. All right, I'm gonna give probably maybe like another minute or so and then we'll start up. So you can maybe kind of play a little bit right in the beginning. Okay, Angela. Well, maybe I'll just be kind of playing myself. Hello, Sean. Thank you for popping in. Sean, I think this little game might be new to you also. So I'll plan on starting it here shortly. But essentially, Sean, through the use of Google Maps, it kind of drops you somewhere. And with Google Maps and a map, you have to figure out where in the world you are. And the closer you guess to your actual real location, the more points you get. So it's just a little game I'm testing out, seeing if it's working or not, or seeing if it's something that people are interested in not or not. So maybe I need to just kind of stay in my lane with cats, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to start this up, and then I can just kind of show you. Easier sometimes to see than for me to explain. Um, so we're going to go to classic maps. Okay. And we are going to pick the world. So the way this works, this is going to be anywhere in the world. Um, so we're flying this. As you can see, sometimes it drops. I'm going to kind of move. I can move the picture around. I can move like the Google map around. Right. I have these little arrows. Hopefully we won't lose power, but it is a possibility since it is raining again. Okay, so I'm going to start kind of moving up this road a little bit, and maybe we can find, I don't know, a sign somewhere. Maybe it'll give us some kind of a clue because this could be anywhere, right? I mean, it's forest, it's green, not forest, but it's like farmland. I mean, this could be in America. This could be anywhere, really. I mean, who knows where this might be? So let's see if we can find a sign, a street name, something. I mean, this kind of looks like houses that are in the United States, I think. So we're probably somewhere in the US. That looks like United States garbage can here. We got little kids' toys over there. Google Maps to me are like really interesting what you can see on them. They're just kind of some crazy things. It could be anywhere NPP, but I think just looking at the houses, I think this is somewhere in America. I think this is in the US. I'm hoping we can find like a street sign or something. These houses, though, to me, these look like American houses. So I think we're somewhere in America. I don't think this is another country. These houses don't look like other country houses. They look like somewhere in America. Um, well, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna get to that in a second, Sean, with the map. But I want to first find if we can find a street. I'm gonna show you the map over here. Yeah, I'm gonna show you this part in a second and how that works. Let me minimize that. Yeah, that map is definitely important. But we might have to just take a guess. This is somewhere in America, and then we just have to pick a state, right? Okay, we got something coming up here. All right, so definitely America, Junction 322. Does anybody know where Junction 322 is? What country or what state that might be in? Be a little closer here. Texas? Are you sure about that? Oh, I got something up here. I think there might be some cities up here. Okay, so we have Smithfield. There is a Smithfield. Went too far. Hello, Black Widow. Thanks for popping in here. We're playing that game again. There's another sign here. Let me come up here. I know there's a North Carolina. There's a Smithfield in North Carolina. But let me see what this other sign says here. Eminence and Pleasureville. That's an interesting name for a town. Has anybody been to Pleasureville? uh, East 22 East. Okay, so definitely somewhere in America. So let me now pop up this map, okay? Let me show this part. All right, I make it as big as I can. It is harder to see on a cell phone. That's as big as I can make it. I wish I could cover like the whole screen, but I can only cover just a part. But I think we're definitely in North America. So I'm going to start zooming in to North America. Now, Sean, I think before you said Texas. How confident are you on Texas? Because I can put my little head like right here and we can guess right there like where this little guy's head is. I know there's a Smithfield that's in North Carolina. There's obviously probably a ton of Smithfields across the country. Pennsylvania? Does anybody else have a guess? I can definitely go with Pennsylvania. Maybe New Jersey, Black Widow. Okay. We can kind of zoom in a little bit closer. Kind of that Jersey, Pennsylvania. So maybe like in the middle of Pennsylvania. Yeah, it might be a good guess. NPP, you still sick? Okay, well let's pick Pennsylvania. Let's kind of pick that area and let's see who's right. Hopefully, if this game works well enough and enough people get on here over time, the next few weeks, I can put people into teams, and then they can have like a competition, right? Where they can, you have Team A versus Team B, and you can kind of figure it out amongst yourselves, kind of thing, and kind of play that way. There's a lot of different ways to play this game. All right, so we're gonna guess Pennsylvania. We'll see how we do. So we picked, as you can see, we picked Pennsylvania. We're up here, but all the way down here where this little flag is, that's the actual location. And NPP, you are right because it was Kentucky. Our pick wasn't too bad. We were only 435 miles away. That's not too bad at all. But NPP, you're definitely right on there with Kentucky. So good job. I should have listened to you. I'll listen to you next time. But good job. So, anyways, those who are new, Sean, NPP, not sure who else, Angela. This is kind of how this works. So, let's try another place and let's see where we drop at. Okay, I don't think we're in America. Just right off the bat, I think we're in another country here. Yeah, because you can. Okay, so here you can kind of tell. We're definitely we can get this map off. Now, does anybody know what language this is? We're maybe somewhere in Asia, maybe Japan. What do we think? Could definitely Definitely in another country here. And I'm gonna take my face off too so you can see more of the actual map here, more of the picture. John question marks. I mean, this is a happy little guy. I mean, I definitely wonder what this like a it's got a rabbit on here, so I wonder what kind of business that might be. 08086447032. www.carina.com. Hmm, interesting. Got some panels. Kind of back up a bit. Yeah, definitely a different country, right? I don't think we all. What's going on up here? Some people's clothes. Kind of go here a little bit. Okay. So we got that sign. Does anybody want to take a guess on what continent we might be on? And the one thing too with this game, as you can see, it blurs out, and it makes sense for privacy. It blurs out the driver's, the license plates for the cars. Oh, I always love that with Google Maps, like these weird images you get, like the car is half gone. Well, it's kind of a nice, kind of like that old car here. This old, it's a nice looking old car. There's a Porsche. I don't know. Maybe this is Germany. No, this wouldn't be Germany. I don't think with those signs over the signs that we saw before. I think this might be Japan. Like this little cat here. Um, how well y'all can see it on your guys' screen, but that little cat with the little arm up, that's a Japanese thing. So I think we might be somewhere in Japan. So I think, what do you think? Does anybody have any guess or anything? Because I might pick Japan. Yeah, I didn't listen to you last time, NPP, so I might listen to you this time. Although Sean just popped in with Tokyo. I don't know, Sean. I mean, Tokyo is huge, but I'm sure there's parts of Tokyo where there's not skyscrapers everywhere. I didn't listen to NPP last time, and she was right on, so I might shouldn't listen to you. All right, let's take a look at our map. Let me get it. And again, I wish this could cover the whole screen, but I have no way of like making this any bigger. So let's get into the area here. We'll kind of hit on that Japan, South Korea, North Korea. I don't think it'd be North Korea. Um, Maybe we can kind of hit in the middle. You want to just hit it right in the ocean? we, we can just kind of go in between Japan and South Korea. What do you think about that? Any thoughts with that? I think maybe the ocean might work. It's in between Japan, it's in between South Korea, so that might be our best guess. More of this, you mean, NPP? Like more of the actual Google Map part? East coastline of South Korea. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'll just kind of scroll along. Am I looking for something in particular, or you just want to? I just want to look. I guess this has been blurred out, but we got wing. That's helpful, right? Not really. Um, I don't know how far these maps go. Oh, you just want to look. Yeah, it is interesting, isn't it? I mean, I could spend probably just like by myself. I wouldn't like subject other people to do that, but I could probably go on here and just kind of look around and just see, different parts of the world, which is to me is like really neat. It's kind of a way of visiting, kind of without actually visiting in a way, kind of immersive somewhat. Um, so we have like a park here. Okay. Guess nobody was out when the little car was going around mapping out this part of the world. There's not really any people around either. Yeah, I definitely think, somewhere Asian country. We got looks like maybe can I get up here to where it looks like a mountain? Trying to get up to that. No, I think that maybe doesn't seem like it's getting any closer really. There's a McDonald's. No matter where you go, there's always a McDonald's, right? I think McDonald's has like 6,000 locations across the world or something. I know last week we saw some people, which was kind of neat. And they were just kind of, doing their thing. I don't think we saw any animals though. No, we did. We saw some birds actually. Okay, so they're wearing a mask. So, wait a minute, did it go? All right, so this person's got a mask on, and they're drinking something. Not sure what they're drinking, but they're drinking something. Okay, I think we need to go back to the map now and make our choice. All right, so I'm still thinking just maybe the middle of the ocean, the Sea of Japan. Um, excuse me, just getting a little drink of water. Does anybody have any other places maybe they want to try? South Korea? Okay. So maybe we'll hit like I think Sean also said kind of the coastline of the east, yeah, East Coast. Yeah. Okay, let's try here. Oh, okay. Hey, not too bad, right? We picked South Korea. It was Japan. I figured it was Japan, but we're only 287 miles away. So that is pretty good. And the closer you get, obviously, the more points you get, right? So you want to try to get as close as possible. And we last week we were pretty much right on a couple of times with some of the people guessing, but not too bad. Okay, let's try another map. Okay, America. Hello, Bert. Thanks for popping in. So far, Bert, we had Kentucky, which NPP picked correctly, but we went with Pennsylvania instead, and we just picked South Korea, but it was Japan. But we've been close both times, so I'm glad you're able to pop on in here. But I think right now, I think we're somewhere definitely in America again. Just where in America though? We got these kids. They're shooting some hoops. Okay, so those are some black kids. So you might think maybe not a rural, like urban area, maybe. I mean, it could be anywhere, obviously, but hey, you said that, Bert, not me. YouTube, I didn't say that. Yeah, so they're playing some basketball, and we can't really make out that sign. Dream work, maybe. Draw work. Draw horn. There's a dead end. Okay. All right, so definitely America, but where though in America would this be? What's this guy doing here? What are these people doing up here? Can we get up to them? Okay, so they're playing. Okay, so we got a lot of basketball going on here. This kid is shooting. I wonder if he's going to make that shot or not. Um, this kid is waving over here to the car. Come a little closer. This kind of looks like Ethan. I know it's not Ethan, obviously, but it kind of looks like him a little bit. Okay, those are some decent houses here. Pretty good size houses. Brick house. Brick siding, I should say. Over here, we got a big bush. ADT security. Okay. Anybody know what kind of tree this is? Texas? All right. What do you think, Sean? Since I know you live in Texas too, do you think this resembles neighborhoods that are in Texas? It's a Perry home design. Okay. Oh, a juniper tree. This one here, NPP. That one. Georgia. Okay. Are they native to Georgia? I mean, just because they're native, obviously, they could be any, I mean, species of plants and wildlife and stuff like that. They move all over the place, but they're maybe native to Georgia though. Just guessing. Okay. Well, Bert, do you think Texas? I've been to Georgia. Yeah, I've been to like 35 of the states. We haven't traveled in a while though with our kiddies getting older and just having some conditions. We got to get back to traveling. Okay, so we're back in the U.S. Bert, if you're watching, so we're in Texas. I'm gonna go with you. Or Bert, you think Georgia? I'm gonna go with. What do you think, Bert? I'm gonna put you on the spot. That's another way of playing this game. Have one person kind of pick and see how they do for the five options, and see who gets like the highest score. It's another way of playing the game. But I'm gonna let you make this decision. You want me to hit Tennessee, like right here, like right where the big old head is, or do you want me to go somewhere else? This is your call, Bert. NPP picked pretty well. Sean's picked pretty well. Where do you want to go? We got Texas, big O state of Texas. I mean, it could be Arkansas. Who knows? Could be Tennessee. I mean, it's probably somewhere in the South for sure. And Black Widow, if you want, maybe you can pick the next one. Sean, you're thinking Kentucky. What are the odds of there being two Kentucky choices, like picks in this in like in 3 rounds? That seems kind of crazy. Georgia, Kentucky, and Texas. Find the midpoint. Okay. All right. So so Kentucky is right here, and then Georgia's here. Okay. Well, the midpoint would be like Arkansas. Arkansas, Mississippi. So I guess I'll just kind of hit Arkansas, and we'll guess. See how we do. Okay, well, not too bad. Picked up here. You should have went with your gut there, Bert. Down here is in Texas, by Houston. That's why you always usually go with your gut. Go with your gut instinct. It's usually right. But still, I mean, that's not too far away. Okay, let's see where it drops us now. Okay, Los Angeles, right? No, I'm kidding. Was that where? Okay, I should have zoomed in a little bit more. All right. I definitely don't think we're in America. Um, here. Uh, A to Z stationary and online solution. Mexico, Sean. Um, Bada, Bala House, Jamir Nagar, Okala. Looks like the. Or what is the PI? You mean? Do you mean Puerto Rico? All right. Do y'all feel safe enough to go down this street here? We can kind of go down a little bit. I think I'm pretty safe here. Got to kind of zoom out a bit, getting too close. Gonna take a look here. Hope can't go that way apparently. Oh, this thing is like all okay. India. That's interesting. Hello, Miss Janet. I hope you're doing well this morning. Afternoon for me, but oh, the Philippines. Okay, I got you, Bert. PI. Okay. I don't know, Bert. I think India, maybe. These guys look. Oh, this definitely, I think, is India. I think this is how they dress in India, right? Can anybody confirm that? I think this is how people dress in India, especially this woman. I think Indonesia, NPP, you think? Does somebody want to call this telephone number here and let me know where it is? Just say you're playing for a game and I'll bill you. I'll cover your bill later when I have the resources to do it. Let's see. Get a little closer. Looks Arabic. Oops. This map is not doing well with this one. It's like this car is in a bad spot. Man, this car is got to be tiny if it's getting through this area. Okay, let me pull out a bit. Let me go to my map. All right, does anybody want to take a guess? The number is in Delhi, India. Hey, Miss Janet, I'm going to go with you then. I know you just popped on, but I'm having everybody kind of take a little guess here. So Delhi, India. Okay, so let's find. Is Delhi and New Delhi? It's the same thing, right? Okay, so this is Delhi, New Delhi, right there. Is that your? You want to go there, Janet? Make that choice. You want to make that your pick? See how close you are. Sure. Perfect. I love people that are willing to just take a guess and take a gamble and, because it's not too serious, right? Let's see how we do. Oh, see, look at that, Janet. See? You trust your gut. You were only 18 miles away from the exact location where that took place at. So you did very, very well. Maybe if we eventually do this more and I have enough people on here to make a few teams, maybe we'll do that because I do think that would be kind of fun for some teamwork. All right. All right. Well, it's in America, I would imagine, because that's an American flag. What is this other flag, though? Can I? Can't really tell. Oh, the flag is gone in that picture. Never mind. Nope, that's it. Uh, no, that's just like a truck or something. It looks like. Can't really tell. All right, let me go back a bit. Let's just kind of take a little trip down memory lane here. Kind of look at just some of these houses. Again, we're looking for maybe a highway sign or some sort of sign that'll kind of help indicate where we are. We definitely scroll back a bit. Kind of come up a little bit more. It's a pretty area, wherever this is. Is this Kentucky again? Oh, now we're in darkness. Let's get out of that darkness. Hello, cat friends. How you doing? Thank you for popping in here, cat friends. We are playing a little game here where, through the use of Google Maps, it drops you at somewhere, anywhere across the world, anywhere like in the world, and you can move it around, but you need to figure out where in the world um, it is. So you have to make a guess on this map here to find out where it is and as close as you can go. You just saw your back. Hello, Joe X. Thank you for coming in. Joe X, if you're new, I don't think you were here last time. So this is kind of like a Google Map game where it'll drop you pretty much anywhere in the world, and through kind of looking around, maybe trying to find street signs, road signs, you need to try to figure out where it is and try to make a guess as best as you can. So I don't think we have much to go on here. So does anybody want to make just a guess on where we might be? I think I saw somebody say Indiana. Did somebody say NPP? You said Indiana. Okay. All right. So that's as good as good of a guess as any, I think. Or does somebody want to make another guess on where they think this might be? Open for suggestions. Well, Jox, we're trying to figure out where we're going, so we need to try to figure out where we are. So by looking at the map here on your device and kind of moving around, I think we're definitely in America. But what state do you think we're in, if you were to guess? And maybe we'll go with where you think this might be. It definitely, okay, we're out of the darkness. Yeah, because I don't know where it is either. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is obviously somewhere in America, but somewhere green. So, somewhere where it probably gets a lot of rain, I would think. It looks like 50%. The problem you can okay, hold on a second, NPP. The problem with the license plates though is they blur them out. So, I mean, if you can tell off of that, then hey, that's all you get with the license plates. You don't see much. It looks like 50% of every American state. Yeah, most. Hold it, yeah. I'll keep it there. Well, if you know, well, 781. What area code is 781? I can't zoom in anymore. That's his. All right, so I'm having Janet saying this is Maine, and then I'm having NPP now saying this is Washington State. I mean, those are good guesses, bro. They're on the opposite side of the country. Go with Miss Janet, NPP. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll go up to what was your guess again, Janet? Maine. Well, if it does happen to be Washington State, we're gonna be like 3,000 miles off. All right. I'll hit Maine. Boom. Yeah, could be Georgia. You never know. I don't know what area code 781 is though. Oh, so nobody knows what 781 area code is or 781. 781 is Boston. It's Boston. Okay, well, that's helpful then. Let's kind of scroll in a little bit more, and we're kind of closer to Boston, and probably the suburbs of Boston. Somewhere in the suburbs. Probably not in the city because of all that green. So I'm gonna go where the most green is. So let's kind of, well, here, maybe over, yeah, I guess here. That's good enough. All right, let's see how we do. Where my, okay, here we go. All right, so it was 34 miles away. So we picked Boston. I think it was actually in another state. It was, what state is this? It was actually in New Hampshire, but we were really close though. We are just 35 miles away. So pretty good. Good job. All right, let's see our results. Oh, so we are now a tourist, okay? Not a terrorist, but a tourist. So we got a new title called a tourist. All right, we got it. All right, let's do one thing here. Let me exit this. And let me try this quiz stuff. This quiz stuff normally has some interesting things in it. So let's try this. All right. The signing of the Declaration, the U.S. Declaration of Independence, took place in which city? And then we got to pin the city. So if anybody knows where the Declaration of Independence took place, we can get this pretty darn close, I think. I have a pretty good idea where this is anyways, but let's check with chat though. What do we think? Where did the signing of the U.S. Declaration of Independence take place? In what city? See what people guess. See what people think. All right, so Cat Friends is saying maybe Virginia. Okay. Janet is saying, oops, I guess we ran out of time. You never made a guess. I didn't know we were at a time limit. Uh, it was Philly though. Let's look up here. I didn't know. I didn't see the time. I guess there's a time to this. But yeah, Philadelphia. I think we would have got that right, but we got no points. All right, let's try the next round. All right, there's a time limit apparently in these things. I didn't see a time. Oh, there is a time limit. It's right up there. Okay, in which year did the famous sinking of the Titanic occur? 1908, 1912, 1920, 1934. Any guesses? When did the Titanic sink? I think it was 1912, wasn't it? I want to get a few confirmations if I can. NPP, you're thinking 1912. Cat Friends, 1908. Miss Janet, you're thinking 1912 also. We got about 25 seconds, so we got a little bit of time. Bert, also 1912. So I think the majority here um, are thinking 1912. Oh, okay. But I think I'm gonna have to try another laptop when I stop when I do another stream. My old laptop here is struggling. It's sounding like an airplane trying to take off. So it might be starting to die. Come on, little black laptop, make it. You got like another hour or so to go. Hang in there. All right, let's do the next round. Okay, who was the first person to walk on the moon during the Apollo 11 mission? Buzz Aldrin, Neil Armstrong, John Glenn, Michael Collins. I never heard of Michael Collins. Well, the question could be is like, did we actually land on the moon? For some conspiracy theories. All right. Yeah, Armstrong, Cat Friends, picking that. NPP is thinking Neil Armstrong too. I'm thinking probably the same. Yeah, Miss Janet is thinking Armstrong. So let's go with Neil. All right. Good job, everybody. Okay, let's do one more of these. And this wheel. Okay, and what do we got here? A popcorn. So maybe this is like movie trivia. Oh yeah, okay, yes, Bert. Very. This is for entertainment purposes only. I have said that out loud now. All right. The popular show Friends is set in which city? I have no idea because I never watched Friends. Does anybody have any idea where Friends took place? Oh, you have an option here. So we have choices. Um, did it take place in Kansas City? Did it take place in Chicago? Did it take place in Philadelphia or in New York? Go with what people think. Is it this? I have no idea. I'm getting a couple of New Yorks. All right. Good job. I just want to make a double check. Can you all hear me still? Let me know. I'm getting a little pop-up message here saying connection has been lost with audio, but I'm not sure if you can hear me or not, but let me know in the chat. Okay. Thank you, Black Widow. All right. Okay. So if anybody knows The Simpsons, I know the answer to this one. I think I'm gonna pass on, singing, Bert, at the moment. My singing days might be over. That was Oregon Trail time. Alright, so who created The Simpsons? Seth MacFarlane, Matt Groening, Trey Parker, or Matt Judge? But it's not gonna be until the end. So in about 1 hour, I will sing. Yep, who created The Simpsons? Joe Rogan. It was Matt Groening. My StreamYard froze there for a second, so I had to make a pick because I didn't see anything because my StreamYard was froze there for a second. All right, one more. Um, yeah, I've never seen any of these shows. In the TV show The Big Bang Theory, what is the name of the socially awkward physicist played by Jim Parsons? Sheldon Cooper, Howard Walla Watson, Raj, I can't pronounce that last name, K. Kuthrapili, or Leonard Hofstetter. I have no idea either. I'm getting Sheldon and Sheldon. Okay. So I'm gonna go with Sheldon because I have no idea on that one. But you guys are right. What is Bert saying? Hashtag sing for your supper challenge. Okay. I see. I don't think after I sing one time anybody else is gonna want to hear me sing, but I will sing something in 1 hour. At the end of this live, I will sing before I go. That is my promise. But you got to stay with me though then for 1 hour. All right, I'm not gonna do this anymore. Let's get back to the maps, and let's actually, let me take that out. Nope, gotta go back here. Nope, I don't want to do that. All right, let's get back to the map. Do you guys want to keep on playing in the world? You want to get on the world? You want to get on famous places or the US? Where do you want to go? Yeah, Bert, if you want to get more people on this live, I wouldn't mind what's so bit. If they want to hear me sing at the end, I'm perfectly fine with that. Okay, the United States. Oh, and NPP, I think you got to get going soon, right? You got your premiere in a few minutes. So just wanted to just checking the time here. I think you got about 7 minutes until your premiere. But I'm seeing the US by Sean and the US by NPP. Cat Friends, I wish Mars was an option, but unfortunately I don't have that. There are more than this too, but it's just not in this section. Unfortunately, no Mars. And it's just all be red. Okay, here we are. Anywhere USA. Um, got some road problems here. Okay. Got some basic looking houses. Yep, NPP, you do what you gotta do. Hopefully when your premiere is over, you'll be able to hop back on. Because it's fun with you here. But oh, we got a yeah, it doesn't really help us. Eastburg and Winston. Kind of scroll back out again. This is your neighborhood, Sean? Okay. NPP, you're thinking Missouri before you head out. I don't know if we're really gonna have any really good clues here. Because you can't really see. I mean, the license plates are so blurred out, you can't. Uh, but you're also thinking it looks like Katie. Well, I mean, it could be. Is there a street in Katy called East Maple Street? And East Bury. So East Maple Street and East Bury Avenue. Is that a an intersection that's in Katy, Texas? What does this say? Speed limit is 35. Sean, you say no. Okay. Just a normal speed limit sign. Nothing stands out there. There's a body on the lawn. What? The Dells. Okay. I did not see a body. Are you sure you saw a body? Private street, not maintained. Yes, yes, you did, Cat Friends. I mean, there is the Dells in Wisconsin NPP. I mean, that is definitely a place, but I think it has a much bigger sign than that. That might be like a community name, but it's so hard to tell. So much of the country looks the same. All right, let's back out a bit. Overcast skies. Hello, Rook. Thanks for popping in. Hope you're doing well today. Um, you want to take a guess, Rook, on where we might be? We're in America. All these maps are in North America, Rook. I think I've had INPP. Have a good premiere. I'll catch it when I'm done with this in about an hour or so. I'll give you a good like, a good comment, and a good watch. Um, well, NPP said Missouri. Does anybody else have a guess or anything on where this might be? Because I think we're just gonna have to pretty much shot in the dark. It's somewhere in America. All right, Tennessee. Okay, we'll go there. We'll see how we do. Anywhere in particular, cat friends in Tennessee, or just pretty much just boom, like right there, Tennessee, kind of right on the name. East part of Tennessee, west part of Tennessee. Just the name. Okay, we'll go. We'll put it right on the name. All right. That's not bad of it. That's not too bad. I mean, Tennessee here. It was apparently we were up in Ohio, up the Akron, Ohio, Cleveland area. So it's not bad. Not bad. Okay, let's see what the next one is. Again, these are all going to be in America. Okay. Ooh, what is this? Okay, so I think this is in California. I'm not going to be able to pronounce this or it could be Texas. Escondres Elementary, prior to the Mission Valley. I think Mission Valley is in California. Pretty sure this. I don't know. I just have a feeling this is California. El Cid Grocery and Meat Markets. All right, chat. What do you think? Did you fix your faucet issue, Bert? Yeah, I definitely think we're in California. Nutrios Alamos Sun, number one. Okay. See anything further up here? Bulldogs. Cat friends, you think California seems, yeah. And I think it probably would be Southern California, right? I think Los Angeles, Pasadena, San Jose, Bakersfield, like somewhere in that area. Grandparents lived in California for a long time. I always liked going up there to visit them back when I was like my teens and 20s, like 20 years ago, 30 years ago. A while, long time ago. Okay, let's check our map. So I think California, San Jose, Fresno, Bakersfield, Santa Barbara, Long Beach, Anaheim. I don't think San Diego, and I don't think Northern California. I don't think it's like San Francisco and above. I think it's going to be the southern part of the state. In the chat, does anybody have maybe a guess or where they want to pick? Do you want to go with Southern California, somewhere in Southern California, or somewhere in Northern California? My pick is Southern California, like San Jose, Bakersfield, Santa Barbara, uh, Anaheim, maybe even LA, perhaps. Cat Friends, Southern. Okay. Let's pick then. I'm going to pick kind of in the middle. I'm going to pick like where the California name is and kind of go from there. And we're going to guess and we're going to see how we do. Oh, we were way off. Well, no, we were pretty far off. We weren't even in the right country. How is this? This is, I thought, well, this is the United States. Oh, is this? This is the United States. This is Texas. Oh, okay. I was thinking for a second there. All right. Well, we were off, but we were technically okay. It's still in the U.S. So I thought it was in Mexico when I saw the flag until I started zooming in here much closer. Arizona. Or I was born in Arizona. Hello, Binky. Hello, Steph. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping in. And we had to drive from Arizona all the way down to North Carolina. and we decided to hit the southern, or not the southern, kind of like the middle part of Texas. So we stopped a night in El Paso, and then from El Paso to Dallas, it took us like 15 hours to drive, which is just insane. We thought Texas, I mean, Texas, it just goes on and on and on and on, and there's nothing there for hundreds of miles. It's just dirt. The nice thing though about Texas driving through it, at least back in 2008, 2007, was a lot of those areas, the speed limit's like 100 miles an hour. So, you're going like, well, not 100 miles an hour, but you're going like 80, 85 miles an hour. So, but Texas, what a big state. Never ends. All right, let's hit the next one. All right, Binky. So just kind of like what in the world is going on here, right? So I found a game, Binky, that what it does, it drops you pretty much anywhere in the world. Right now we're just in the US, and it gives you a location, right? And what you need to do, you need to try to figure out like where it is, by maybe road signs or stop signs or something, some kind of sign, and then see how close you get. And the goal obviously is just to try to get as close as you can. Was this a car accident up here? Nope, never mind. Thought that was a car accident. Just a vehicle. So cat friends, you're saying Wyoming right off the bat. Okay. So we'll kind of take a look around. Stuff though, this right now we're in America, so these are all going to be somewhere in the United States. Um, some of them are really hard to tell. Some of them are kind of easy, but this one, this could be like anywhere. Uh, I mean, road is kind of flat. I mean, the land is flat. There's some trees. Well, Steph, what we could do, I have a couple more here. We can go, since you're on the chat, we can do England, and see how well you know your country, the UK, and see how well you know your spots. I think we might do that actually. Yeah, I think we will do that. So let's pick this one here real quickly. So cat friends, you're thinking Idaho. Okay. Let's real quickly, let's let's pick Idaho. Um, where's Idaho even at? Okay, I'm just gonna pick Idaho. We're gonna guess that one. We were a little ways off. I guess that was in Detroit. That was in Michigan. Okay. Okay, next one. We got two more. Then we're gonna get to England. It'll be fun, Steph. You're with friends, so it'll be fun. Um, Nebraska, Kansas. What do you think with this one? I think somewhere in Nebraska, somewhere Kansas, somewhere where there's a lot of corn, obviously, because I think this corn's gonna go for miles. Yeah, I'm kinda going here, and it's just I mean, it's not changing. All we have are just crops. Crops to the left of us, crops to the right of us. Kansas or Nebraska would be my pick. I got the sun in all of its glory. Okay, Nebraska. All right, that sounds good. We'll pick Nebraska. Yeah, not too far off. I guess it was technically in Illinois, but 600 miles away. Okay, got one more, then we're gonna get to England. All right. Let's see. Now selling from the 200,000s, right on Peak Road. Peekaboo. Oh, Peekaboo Road. Um, Montana? Okay. Yeah. I wanna get to hopefully Steph is still in the chat here. So I wanna get to England, so Montana works for me. Oh, we were way off. So way down in way down in Texas, apparently, like Houston. Hey, it's like by Katy. I don't know if you're still here, Sean, but this one is by Katy. It was right here, then Katy, Texas is right here. Crazy. Okay. Well done. You've seen you can now track. Okay. Okay. Let's not play again. Let's exit. And let's okay, so okay, the UK. Are you ready, Steph? We're gonna hit the UK. UK is next. All right. Okay, Steph, where are we? There's an equine hospital, 1/4 of a it's not a mile, right? What is it in the UK? It's not a mile. It's I'm not sure what the term is. I don't think it's a kilometer, right? 1/4 of a kilometer away. Cat Friends is already thinking Glasgow. Um, all right, Steph, I'm gonna move around. I'm gonna move up a little bit. I'm gonna see if we can maybe find a sign somewhere that might be a better indication of where we're at in England. I mean, unless you know already right off the bat where this place is at. Um, Not finding anything yet. Kent? Is that your guess, Steph? I mean, because I can go right to Kent if you want me to, or do you want to look around a little bit more, or do you want me to pick Kent? I'll just wait for your response, Steph. National widescreens, train crossing, or I don't know if that's. Oh, what does this say? Oh, here you go. Okay, okay, okay. All right. Do you know this area, Steph? Because I guess this is. I'm not sure how big of the game can be hard, but it can be fun. Is this a big town? So this is where we're at. But where is this in England? Is this by what like big town or city is this in? Is this by Gloucestershire? I'm probably screwing up that and probably butchering that pronunciation. Gloucestershire? Do we know where that's by? Like what big town maybe that's by? Gloucestershire. Let's try to find it on the map. And I'm gonna keep an eye on the chat too as I'm kind of just looking. Gloucestershire. Is it in Wales? Is it by Manchester? It's near Bingingham, okay. So it's near. Okay. There's some interesting names in England, I must say, some of the town names. Okay. I may not be able to find the town itself, but I definitely found, Birmingham. So we're gonna just go kinda in the middle, and we're gonna pick there, and let's see how close we get. Pretty good. Pretty good there, Steph. We're only 32 miles away from the exact location, so good job. Good job with the first round. Okay, let's go on. You were born in Yorkshire. Nice, nice. Haven't been to England, but my wife and I, for our honeymoon, we visited Ireland, and Ireland was a pretty neat place. We're in London. That's the south, but born in the north. Cool. Okay. Okay. So, Steph, where are we now? I see red brick houses. Cat friends, you're quick to answer now. Wells. Okay. Yeah, it could be Wells. A lot of red brick houses. Um, is there something on this truck? Royal Mail. Okay, so this is like a mail carrier, like a post office worker. Hello, Tranquil. Thanks for popping in. Hope everything is going well with you, Tranquil, and hope everything is going well with Miracle. Hopefully, he's not limping quite as much anymore. Oh, Tranquil, hey, I'm glad you're able to make it. Um, it means a lot to me. So hope everything is going well, and I'm glad to see you. But Tranquil, we are in the UK. We are trying to um figure out, or Steph is trying to figure out, being in the UK, like if she can, how well she knows her country and stuff. Hold on a second. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna find some signs here because we're like right in a neighborhood. Looking at the cars, is that gonna help at all? No, it doesn't really help. Um, I can't even find like a street sign anywhere. I'm not gonna fall for that one, cat friends. Yeah, I have no idea here, Steph. So do you have a guess where this might be? I can't find any signs or anything here. Just a bunch of they look like duplexes. I don't know if there's duplexes in England. Kent. Hey, okay, let's go with Kent. Where is Kent, by the way? Is Kent like a big guy? But what is Kent by though? Is Kent somewhere by London? Because I'm looking at the map and I don't see Kent. Maybe Kent's not a very big place. Kent is at the outskirts of, of London. Um, take a look at the chats. Try Dartford. There's so many cities here. Let me try to. Oh, Dartford. Okay, I see it. Okay. All right, we'll click there. Okay, let's see how we do. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. We picked Dartford. I guess it was up by Birmingham again. Um, oops. Oops. Not sure what happened there. Let's get too bad stuff. So you're doing pretty good so far. Let's see our third. It looks like the same place we were just at. Hey, Steph, 200 miles is not bad at all. That is not bad at all. Yeah, apparently, Steph, because this looks basically like the same town we were just in, except for the buildings, instead of them being red, they're white and brick instead of red brick. What is Cat Friends? Sheffield? Never heard of it. Let me kind of look around a little bit, see if we can find something, some kind of, I don't know, sign, footpath closed. Okay, doing some construction here apparently. Maybe there's going to be a sign in some of these construction. DB contracts. Was there a telephone number? Let me see if I can get that telephone number. Okay, Steph, this telephone number was, where is it at? Hold on. There we go. I think this is the best sign you can get. Hey, Alan. Thanks for popping in, friend. We're in England. We have Steph from Binky's Bunny Way trying to kind of figure out locations in England because she lives in England and she's done well so far. So, Steph, this telephone number 028. Is that, I'm assuming that's kind of like a area code if it's the same in um, North America or in the U.S. Yeah, so any ideas, Steph, off of that telephone number? Do you want to call the telephone number? Then you can tell me where this is at. All right. So a 280 or 028 number is in London. Okay. So we're thinking somewhere in London then. All right. So let's pull up our map here. And do you just want me to put it like right in the middle of London, Steph? Kind of like right here. That work as well as anywhere? 028 is okay. So do you want me to then, Steph, go to, I'm just gonna name some of the towns back to Dartford again, Infield, Hounslow. I'm probably gonna script these names, so I apologize in advance. Croydon, Bromley, anywhere in particular. Thank you for just kind of still popping here. We are in the UK. So I can go kind of like South London, Croydon, and I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. All right, let's guess. Oh man. Well, I guess Northern Ireland still part of the UK? Because we're in a different country. I mean, it's still only 320 miles away, so it's not too far, but apparently it was up in Northern Ireland by Belfast. Hey, Kat, we can do famous places next, because we only have one more here, and I'm gonna do this for about another half hour or so. Yeah, Ireland apparently isn't Northern Ireland part of the UK kingdom still? I think it was when my wife and I went there for our honeymoon. It was part of the UK. There's always like fighting going on there. All right, let's go to the next one. Apparently, yes. Yes, apparently the contractors from the outer Ireland outer London working in there. Yep. Hey, we don't have houses for once, but we have just a road. That's hopeful, isn't it? Okay. Well, where do we think we are, Steph? Here, somewhere in the country town, somewhere in the countryside. I don't think it'll be Scotland, Cat Friends, because we should technically be in the UK. I don't know if the UK owns or has like a part of Scotland. It's a pretty area, nice green. Yes, Ireland now. Farmland. Let me kind of go a little bit here, kind of travel down this road and see if anything pops up. I'll uh I'll keep on going for just a little bit and then we'll just make a choice. Right now though, Binky, Steph, you're saying Ireland or Yorkshire, Isle of Man. Okay. Keep on just kind of scrolling. I don't think we're gonna find anything here. So Steph, where do you want to go? Oh, there's a sign coming up here, so maybe we have something here. Okay, there's a castle. Okay. Does this help at all? Belvoir Castle? Yeah, it is a pretty place, Tranquil. Do you know where Belvoir Castle is, Steph? Or do you know that telephone number? It's definitely in the UK. Fireworks champion. Yeah. Yes, it does, doesn't it, Cat Friends? I have a championship. Who can set off the most fireworks and who can set off the most of the town on fire? Okay. Um, you're gonna have to help me, Steph, with this. So, what's Grantham? What bigger town is that by? Leicestershire? Um, so Grantham, Leicestershire, but is it by Liverpool? Is it? Can you kind of narrow it down where like a bigger town is at? Norwich, Wales. Cat friends, if you Google the castle, what town is it by? Like, what bigger town is it by? Because I don't see that on the map without going further in. If I get in closer, it's like, it's a needle in the haystack kind of thing. Near Worcester. Worcester, okay. Um, you got the address and everything, Cat friends. That's funny. Okay. Let me try to find this Worcestershire. Um, Nottingham. Okay, that's no, that's Northampton. Um, so many towns. Oh, Nottingham. Okay. All right. So Nottingham is right here, and then what am I looking for? Grantham. Oh, Grantham. Okay, so Grantham is right there. Okay, so we're gonna pick right there. It'd probably take a very long time to walk there. All right. Let's see how we do. In there, glitching out. But you guys were 6.5 miles away. So that's as close as we've done today, like altogether. So very good job. I guess it's temporarily closed. All right, good job. I think we have one more. All right, last one in the UK here. All right, Steph. We're in a pretty dense neighborhood here. Hello, real DJ Fruit Loops. We are having a good day. I hope you are having a good day too. Thanks for popping in for a moment. Hope all is well with you. So, real DJ, if you want to know kind of like what's going on, we're in England somewhere. We're kind of playing a game where Google Map drops you somewhere in the world, and you got to kind of try to figure out where in the world you are. Yeah, I'll try to find a. I got Sand Sus Park. Does that help at all? Let me know if that helps. Are you gonna just type in cat friends on Google the park, see where it is? So maybe here. Steph, can you see the screen? Yes, Ashley, this is a game. This is a Google Map game. It pretty much drops you anywhere in the world. We happen to be in the UK at the moment, but it pretty much drops you anywhere in the world, and you kind of got to move around, kind of figure out where you might be. And then on this big old map here, you got to try to pick and see how close you are. Wait a minute, Steph, what's this? That doesn't help. All right, Steph. I don't know. Maybe I can find something. Hello, Sandy. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping in. Sandy, right now we're somewhere in the UK. Um, we're trying to figure out where in the UK we are. Um, Chancellor's Court. There's a gas station, I think maybe. No, that's not a gas station. Never mind. Not a gas station at all. Uh, that's can't really read that. Your guess is London, Cat Friends. Yeah, I mean it could be. Oh no, I think this is actually. Oh, good thing I looked here, right? I don't know if you can see that on your screen. It might be a little too small, but it says keep Belfast clean, no littering, or I guess littering to them is leaf letting. It's a $80 euro fine. So this is somewhere in Belfast, and no fouling either. What does fouling mean? Steph, if you're still in the chat, what does fouling mean? Okay, I think it's going to be Belfast because this says keep Belfast clean, and Belfast is technically it's still part of the UK. All right, let's open up our map. Let's kind of take a look here. Talked about keeping Belfast clean, so we're just gonna pick right in Belfast, and we're gonna guess. And wow, we were really close, weren't we? The goal is try to get as close as you can, and we got 1 mile from the exact location where that was taking place at. All right, cat friends, if you are still in here, if you're still on, um, let's. You wanted to do famous places. So let me exit out of this, and let's try famous places. Oh, Steph, it's all good. The last place we got within 1 mile, it was up in Belfast again. Now we're off of famous places, so this could be anywhere. All right, let's start. Okay, so we're not in just the UK now. Could be anywhere in the world. I don't think we're in America. My think is my think. I'm thinking like Middle East. Yeah, let me. Or maybe this might be Africa. Can't quite read out what that says. Has a very large statue going on here. I mean, look at the scale. Look at this person here, and then just the size of this statue is this is enormous. I think this is Africa. I think this is somewhere in Africa. Um, kind of go out a little bit, kind of see how some of the people are doing. Yeah, that's just a massive statue. Fouling is taking a dump. Okay. Okay. Well, now we know. Do people take dumps a lot in the UK where they shouldn't? Steph, just curious. Sandy, do you have any guesses on where this might be? It could be anywhere in the world. but I think from what we're seeing so far, I think it's gonna be well, how far up can we go? Let's kinda go up this I was gonna say ladder. Let's go up these stairs. I don't think we're in Egypt. Oh, well, I mean, technically Egypt is in Africa. How far can we keep on going up? Let's keep on going up. Hey, we made it to the top. Okay, we can turn around. Now we can look at the city. Um, it's definitely a city going on here. There's lots of buildings. Steph, you think India? I don't think this is India. Can we get closer to what this it's hard to read that. Can't really read what that says. It's kind of blurry still. All right, so what is everybody thinking here? Um, there's a toiletty, little toiletty in the rocks. This poor guy looks like he's having a moment. Maybe it's windy. He's probably getting some like dust in his eyes, dirt in his eyes. Very windy. Hello, NPP. NPP, we are in famous places. Cat Friends wanted to do some famous places. So here we are. So, Cat Friends, where are we? Zimbabwe? I definitely think this is an African country. Steph, you're thinking Zimbabwe. Cat Friends, if you're still on here, what do you think? I'm gonna let you maybe pick this one since you wanted to try famous places. See how close you might be. See how good your guess is. Africa somewhere. Okay. Could you be a little bit more? I don't think this is Iraq. So we're in Africa. Pick a country. We got Egypt, Sudan, Ethiopia, Somalia, Kenya, Tanzania, Angola, Zimbabwe, South Africa, Algeria, Morocco, Mali, Guinea, Ghana, Mali. I can go on and on and on. Miss Janet, you're thinking dark, uh, Senegal? I'm not familiar with that. All right, so cat friends, Zimbabwe. Okay, all right, we're gonna pick there. Well, we were in the right place. It's amazing how large Africa is, right? I mean, even though we were in the right continent, we were still 4,000 miles away from the place. We picked Zimbabwe, and it was all the way. Oh, okay. Okay, this is what you were talking about, Janet. Senegal. Yeah, you would have been very close with Senegal. Yep, Senegal right here, and it was in this town. Yeah, just like you were saying. Did you look this up, Janet, or did you just know that this is where this was location was at? Maybe you've been there before. Just curious. Your daughter took a pic. Oh, okay, awesome. I'll listen to you next time. Okay, let's find our next famous location. Okay, Europe, I would think, right? It's funny, the images are a little messed up here, but it's definitely somewhere in Europe. We got this happy couple here. This lady's kind of winking and the guy's kind of smiling. Somebody's got a selfie stick going on there. This is like a half of a person here. You're disappearing from existence. Freshen, freshen. I gotta. This is like kind of glitching out moment here. So let's get my connection back up to being good again. Okay. All right. Now I can move it around. I was making fun of these people and didn't like it. Okay. So where do we think we at? I can't move. All I can do is just rotate the camera. I can't go up, forward, backwards, or side to side. I can just do this. I can just move it. I think earlier, Cat Friends, you said London. Is that what we want to go with? Do we want to go with London on this one? Ashley, you thinking France? It could be. Definitely probably somewhere in Europe. NPP, you're going with Cat Friends too. Okay. Well, let's just take a quick look at the map here. All right. So we got France in there. We got London. Everywhere looks the same. Well, this looked a lot different than the previous picture, I will say. So maybe we'll kind of go in between London and France. We'll go in the water here. Sandy, you're saying Italy? Could be. Getting a couple of Italies now. So maybe we'll kind of go in between. So we have Italy's down here, we got France in the middle, and we got London up on the UK up on the top. So we'll go in the middle between these all these countries, and let's see NPP. What is in Enderpants? I'm not sure what Enderpants is, or maybe I said Enderpants. I'm not sure. All right, let's guess. All right, we were very close. We were 127 miles from the actual location. So, and where is this? I think it was in France. This is not wanting to cooperate right now. London, France, under. I gotcha. Okay, we were somewhere in France. So, Ashley, you did a good job there. Okay, next. All right, so we're definitely by a big castle looking, church looking thing. Let's see, what does this say? Oops, go back. All right. Does anybody know the 020? Wasn't that in the UK, Steph? I think from what I'm trying to remember, 020 was somewhere in the UK, right? Although it doesn't say UK at the end though. By NPP. I don't know, NPP. Bert's got to show back up. I may not sing if he's not here, so I'm not sure if he's here or not. So the singing might have to come a next time. All right, Binky. Steph, you're thinking Italy. Well, PayPal. PayPal's everywhere. These look like one of these like Italian old churches. I've been waiting for the singing. You think it's Italy, Sandy? Oh no, here we go. So I think we know where it is. Believe me, after I sing, you don't want to hear it anymore. I promise you. Okay, so we're in Westminster Abbey. So this is definitely in the UK. All right, let's get our map. Let's where is Westminster Abbey though in the UK? Where is that, Steph? Is that in London? London, okay. I guess I'll just pick London, I guess. Just like the, the London. I'm, oh wow, look at that. We were not even a mile away. We were in the yards now, 936 yards. So we were very, very, very close. That is the closest that we have been in this game so far. King's College, Waterloo, Waterloo campus. All right, let's hit next. Okay, I think everybody knows where this is, um, just with this visual. Oh, hello, fella. He's a happy-looking chap, isn't he? He's got a big old smile on his face. Very friendly-looking chap. Doing that selfie stick, of course. Yeah, Tranquil. I'm pretty sure that that's where it is too. This is definitely looks like the Great Wall of China, right? That you showed on your live, Bink, Steph. Nice. Okay. So, yeah, he's very happy. All right. Okay. So, was I, Steph? I go to so many lives right now. I don't. It all kind of starts to blur after a while. I have to say. But oh yeah, okay. I think I kind of remember. But it's just so many lives going on recently. All right, where am I going again? China, right? Um, okay. Now the question is, though, like, where China? I wonder if I should just hit just, I guess, the China, like, right there? Like, right on China? Because I have no idea where China actually would be. Yeah, that's a good, bucket list item there, cat friends. I have 2 we me and my wife, we have, like, 2 bucket list, places, one being Japan and one being Australia. Alright, we're just gonna go middle of China. China's so huge. I mean, we'll probably be not too far off. I mean, even though we're 800 miles off, that's still pretty darn good. I guess it was apparently up like in the Beijing area. I wonder how far the Great Wall of China goes. Does it like cover all of China, like by the Mongolian border, like back when they were trying to invade China? I wonder. All right, I think we have one more here. All right, and I know there's always a delay, so I'm gonna just pause for a few seconds to let chat catch up with the talking and with the visuals here. All right, so we're in a cemetery. Cat friends popping Scotland right off the bat. Okay, could be. I mean, it could be anywhere really, but yeah, Steph, I try to stick to like these 2 lives a week, um, just to help with watch hours because that's kind of what my goal is. I mean, I'm obviously way up, I'm past some like 1,500 subs or something, but it's just those watch hours are just so hard to get. I keep on waiting for like one of my videos to do really well that'll like do really, really well, but it just hasn't happened yet. But just keep on trying. All right. This national monument is the owner of Minister of Arts, Heritage, and the I can't read the rest of that. It's an offense to defame, deface, or to do anything with it. So it's not going to tell me much. Um, Bye, Steph. Thank you for hanging with us, Steph, and you did well. Yes, Pinky. Do not defoul the or Steph. Don't no fouling of the streets. What is this? Maybe we have something up here. Can we get past this bridge? Let's see. What does this say here? All right, this doesn't really help us, does it? uh, Green Road to Visitor Center. It's not in America the way that center is spelled, and then Green Road to Upper Lake. No fires, no barbecues. Hello there, Renee. Thanks for popping in. Um, Renee, I don't think you've seen this game before, but we're trying to kind of figure out where we are. This Google Map thing pretty much drops you anywhere in the world. This one though, we're on famous places, so this is a famous place somewhere in the world. There's not a lot to go by. I think I've seen Scotland. Actually, they were saying now Ireland maybe. Um, Usually we can find like a sign or maybe a number on on a car or something that'll kind of help pinpoint. But this apparently is a famous place somewhere in the world, but it's just like a cemetery basically with an old church. It looks like, so it's kind of hard to tell. Bye, Steph. Take care. Be looking forward to seeing your next video, friend. So does anybody have any other guesses? I've seen Ireland in the chat and I've seen Scotland in the chat, but there is like really nothing. It's an old looking cemetery. I mean, that's definitely for sure. I appreciate that stuff very much. We just have some travelers here, probably some tourists that are just visiting. It's a lot of bird poop on these um, tombstones. Can we find? Is there anything? Is there maybe? Can we? I can't really tell what that is. Can we get a closer? Even I have this like on a bigger monitor, and I really can't. It's so blurry still, and I know you guys aren't be able to see that either. Okay, all right. So what's everybody's guess? Where are we? I think it's safe to say we're probably somewhere in Europe, somewhere on that continent. Let me just kind of check with chat to see. I want to get some people some guesses on where we think that we are here. Because so far I've gotten Ireland and I've gotten Scotland. I want to see if I can get a few more guesses in the chat, and then we'll make a choice. And then I'll do some kind of song. I have no idea what. I'll find something. Scotland. Okay. Um, Let me go to Europe. Let me go back over to the UK. We've been into the UK area a lot today with Steph, and then a few other guesses, and it's up into Northern Ireland a little bit. I guess we'll just kind of pick the middle of this country. I guess just Ireland, or I mean, just Scotland, and just take a guess. All right. Well, technically, I guess it was in Ireland, but we are definitely in the right area. Only 294 miles away, which is not too shabby at all, especially where that could have been, anywhere in Europe, really. But 294 miles is pretty good. All right. We're not going to play again, so let me exit this. Now, what was I going to say I was going to do? Some kind of song. Um, uh, all right. Let's see. Now, there's not going to be really any music accompanying this song. Just as a heads up, it's just going to be lyrics because I don't feel like trying to find um, another song, And this is going to be awful, by the way, just as another heads up. So, does anybody uh, have any, I don't know, I guess, song titles that I can try to sing? I'll wait in the chat on that one. So, you want to come up with a song? I'm willing to make a fool of myself here. No, I didn't lose a bet. I just said I guess if enough people kind of hang around towards the end that I'll sing something. Ava Marie in the style of Aaron Neville. um, I'm gonna probably try something a little bit easier than that. I'm not gonna be able to sing that other song either, Bert. It's got to be something that's like mostly in English and other Bert, multiple Berts. It's very Pacific, wasn't it? And the other Bert, yes, all the Bert channels, all 20 of you. How about I sing you all Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? Does that work for everybody? Uh, I'm just trying to go with something. Geez, Bert, how many channels do you have? All right. Maybe next time I can do something like Wonderwall. That sounds like a long song. And Twinkle Twinkle Little Star is a little bit up more my alley. Okay, let me get the lyrics for Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Hang on a second. Yeah, Janet, I think about four of them are Bert, maybe five. Got a lot of personalities there. Okay. Um, Man, this is that long. Geez, I didn't know Twinkle Twinkle Little Star had like five like lines to it. Okay, let's get this over with. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. When the blazing sun is gone, when he nothing shines upon, then you show up your little light, twinkle, twinkle all the night. Then the traveler in the dark thanks you for your tiny spark. How could he sing where to go if he did not twinkle so? In the blue sky you keep, often through my curtains peep, for you never shut your eye till the sun is in your sky. As you brighten twinkle spark, lights the traveler in the dark. Though I know not where you are, twinkle, twinkle, little star. All right. That was awful. Felt awful. And I'm sure for your ears it was awful too. Maybe I'll do some more singing on occasion if I don't know, maybe not. Uh that was awful. I mean I appreciate your sympathy on that. Your pity, your your pity stuff. But anyways, though, let me pop my face on here, and I wasn't gonna sing that and have my camera on too because it wasn't gonna happen. So maybe next time, if I see y'all, if I do this again, um, maybe I'll sing something again too. But I'm gonna go. Don't forget, hey guys, there is a Google Meets. Rook, next time, and maybe it might even be on camera, but it ain't gonna be on camera today. Um, there is a Google Meet. Those interested in it, I did have. I put in my community posts. It's supposed to start at about 6:05, so in about 2 hours or so. So hopefully, I think Bert, you're going to show up. I don't know who else, but it's open for anybody who wants to just kind of hang out and kind of actually be able to talk and see each other on camera instead of just through the chat. But we'll see you next time, and take care. Everybody have a good night, and we'll see you later. So I'm going to end the stream. Thank you all. God bless. Bye bye. Bye Tranquil. Bye Bert. Bye Berts. Bye Janet. Bye Rook. Bye Ashley. Bye Cat Friends. Bye whoever else that might be on here. See you later. Oh, no worries, Renee. We'll probably do more. So bye, Renee. Thanks for popping in. We'll see you all next time.